doing? Yes, Tyler, I'm good. I just have a cold. A cold doesn't mean I'm not good. And I do have a rule that says not to repeat your message. I can't answer your ding-dang messages when I'm on the starting soon screen. Yes, I'm good. I just sound a little funky, I promise. I promise. Hi, Plasma. Hi, Heart. Technically, Plasma put a message in the YouTube chat like a moment before you put one in, Heart, but you were first in Twitch chat, so you weren't wrong. Hi, Marks. Hi, Tragic. Hi, Matey. Hi, Flatus. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Wolfan. Hi, Green Mane. Hi, Victor. Bleh. It's actually snowing. It's actually snowing around here. We got like a bunch of snow coming down where I am. First snowstorm of the season. You're finally home from Florida. Yay! Glad you made it back home safe. Chad, if I make a bunch of gross noises today, I'm so sorry. It can't be helped. Y'all woke up to snow this morning too? Definitely got a snowstorm going on. Chad, if I make a bunch of gross noises today, I'm very sorry. If I make a bunch of gross noises today, I'm very sorry. It can't be helped. Let me sip on some water real quick. Hi, Ryder. Oh, 'tis the season. It's just a cold. Everybody gets colds in the winter. It just happens. It just happens. It's cold and flu season. It just happens. Okay, I know it doesn't look like there's a snowstorm outside. I know it doesn't look like it, but you gotta trust me that there is indeed a snowstorm outside. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me, bros, okay? Trust me, bros. I was gonna say, you know what really bugs me? I haven't been able to stream much in the last few weeks. My work schedule... Hi, Sarge. I promise you, even through all the coughing, I'm fine. I promise you, even through all the coughing, I'm fine. It's just, I get a bit of phlegm in my throat, and that makes my body want the cough, and it's hard to suppress. But I promise, I'm fine. It's just a cold. And I know I might sound bad. You should have seen how I sounded yesterday. I'm fine. It's just a cold. I promise I'm not dying. I promise all the coughing doesn't mean I'm dying. But no, what really annoys me right now is not the cold. It's how little I've been able to stream recently. Because work has been giving me really annoying hours. Hi, Dreg. So, like, they gave me really annoying hours. So, like, it makes it very inconvenient to stream either before work or after work. Because if I want to do a standard 3-hour stream, like, they put it in, like, the perfect spot where like, it should ass hours to stream either before or after work. I either have to stream way earlier than usual and, like, get up early, or I have to stream way later than usual and probably get to bed around midnight, which probably means I'll get to bed after midnight. Which none of it is great. So, for the next few weeks, streams are going to be less often than I'd like. Streams are going to be less often than I'd like. Probably only 2 or 3 a week. For the next couple weeks. Next 3 weeks or so-ish. Because my work schedule is just being really mean to me. It's either that or it's going to be a lot of late streams. Either we're going to have like only 2 or 3 streams a week, or it's going to be a lot of late streams in the next few weeks. We're going to see if I can make that work. I'll make it work if I can, but it'll depend. It'll depend. I see it, yes. 'Tis the season to be sickly. At 2. Very funny, I like that. I got Snow too, Sarge. Hi, Foundry. How is everyone? Here to listen to the Sicky Horse. Hi, Go Tiger. I'm gonna do one quick nose blow. Hang on. Don't push yourself too hard. I mean, you say that, but you kind of have to. Unfortunately, I kind of have to push myself, you know? Like, if I don't push myself, then there ain't no streams. And shit don't get done. So I kind of have to push myself at some point. Like, it's either I push myself, or there ain't no streams. Like, you can't really pick one or the other. Exactly. Yeah, there's totally snow out there. The sunlight's an illusion. Trust me, bro. That's all reflecting off the snow. Trust me. You're waiting for a new update to Fallout 76, but it may happen tomorrow instead. Well, have fun when you finally get to try that. Come on, swap tabs, you motherfucker. Motherfucker, swap tabs! You're supposed to swap tabs. There. Frick you. You're being mean. You'd rather have Water Pony do silly things? Well, not only am I gonna do silly things, I'm gonna sound very silly. It's post 10 p.m. where you are? You're getting very close to you should be in bed territory. But 10 p.m. isn't that bad, so I'll allow it. Technical difficulties. Most of the derping seems to be going on in my darn throat and nose. But yes, Alt-Tab just wasn't being nice, but here we go. Blammo! Okay, multi-pony, BronyTales. Give it a sec. You skip work cause snow roads? I just don't work on Tuesdays, so I didn't have to worry about that. Hello, game! Game! Normally it loads a bit faster than that. Ugh, there's just so much of my to-do list, man, and I'm having trouble finding time, and it crashed. This is fine. It's probably fine, chat. It's probably fine. This happens sometimes. It's fine. This is just so fine. It's totally fine. This is great, actually. Wonderful, even. This is fine. Everything that's going on is so fine. Just all this crap, everything is just so fine. It's so fine. Come on, pick up the game. Pick up the game. I opened the game. There you are. Please let me in this time. Pretty please. Everyone is talking about snow. What is the snow you speak of? All you know are the sands and dustiness of the West Coast. Yeah! oh man, that was quite something. Yeah, here in Massachusetts, we got a snowstorm going. Just making sure that, yep, audio's coming through. Just checking. It's my mouse. There it is. Alright, so we are continuing snow placement. Snowing outside, and we're gonna make it snowing in the game too. Hi, Heart. I see your name tag. I see you. You're in my compost bin. I see the battle in the battle box. My compost bin has basically become a battle box. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to close the door for you. I see nothing. Okay. I see nothing. I got it. Nothing in my mail to worry about, so... Alright, let's go place some snow on a snowy day. Double snow! Something like that. Uber? Oh, I'm the Uber. Okay. Apparently I'm the Uber. From this stupid fucking phase I call love. Ooh, honey. Where's the door? Am I stupid? I went the wrong way. Under a rock since I was a filly. Ooh, oh, buddy. Do you remember who I am? You picked me up when I was at my lowest. Oh no. Singing while I'm sick is going to be very interesting. Hi, Nicholas. How goes surviving a cold? Not terribly. Not terribly. I promise I don't feel as bad as I sound. I promise it sounds worse than it feels. Alright, Tobon, you're looking forward to December 4th because of your birthday. You're going to watch Minecraft the movie with your friends. I keep getting distracted. Oh, they put up a Christmas tree. Look, I'm talking to chat and I got turned around looking at a battle, okay? I know where I'm going. Totally know where I'm going. Look, I have a cold. You can't judge me, okay? If you felt as bad as you sound, you'd think I need an IV drip. Ouch. What's a Google? No, there's a road. I can follow a road. Ooh, there's a thingy. I am perfectly capable of following a... Oh, the thing is... Okay, the thing is gone. Following a road. Thank you very much. You're playing retro games on your Steam Deck best handheld. Sounds like you're having a good time. Well, happy early birthday, Toa. That's your new house that I flew past. What, the one with the Christmas tree? Nice Christmas tree. You judge me? Well, don't. Well, then don't do that. Right, snow placement. See if I can figure out where I left off. Oh, here's where I left off. You are a menace. Yes, you are, Ms. Bato. Alright, back to what I was doing. It's good judgment. Okay. This tree is not your best work, but it'll do. It looks nice enough on a quick flyby. The quality entertainment just what? Is the quality entertainment just watching me as I place down snow? I was so scared, and I know my legs is feeling. That's what I thought. For a while I would ask, should I fucking die? Or who am I? Will I live tonight? I wish it were easy to tell you the demons I face when I sleep at night. I just wanna look at you so you care. If you will work yourself, let me hold you instead. I remember. So let me try again. Let me live again. Toa, that's really not something to be brought up in my chat. Even if someone had an issue with you, they wouldn't be allowed to bring it up here because drama should be left outside of my chat. But you're also kind of bringing up drama by bringing that up. So, like, it's not really something that you should be discussing here, buddy. I mean, if you feel you gotta go, then go. But, like, this feels like a bit of an overreaction to me and also not something to be... Whatever, bro, whatever. You noticed my shadow on the ground and thought it was a super fast mob you'd never seen before. That's funny. You were listening to didgeridoo and drums as well as deep space cosmic sounds before you went to sleep. Oh, whatever gets you to sleep, I guess. I'm kind of pleased that even though I sounded not that great, I was hitting all the notes. Even though I was hitting all the notes. I hope you guys can tell, like, the singing lessons are actually working. You can make 3 fireworks out of 1. Oh, that's cool. You got, like, that triple shot thingamajiggy? Granny? I don't sound like... What do you mean, Granny Passion? What do you mean, Granny? Fuck you mean, Granny Passion? Ooh, that's pretty. I saw that. What the fuck you mean, Granny? Excuse you. Granny Rage, shut up! Shut the fuck up! How dare you! You're a fireworks, so they don't go. I'm okay. Just let me cough a few more times. Hang on, some. Granny Rage, shut up. It's fine. Great day for placing snow. Yep. Stop saying I sound like a granny, chat. Shut up. Shut up. Fine, I'll drink more water. Fine. Fine. Have I considered breathing air? Shush. I can breathe and cough at the same time. Thank you very much. Perfectly capable of doing both. Yeah, my dad says to force liquids. So I guess it's your job to keep me hydrated this stream, chat. I believe I'm not 100% certain, but I believe I have hydrate set up so that it can only be redeemed once every 20 minutes. So I guess it's your job to make sure I force liquids this stream, chat. A little cold, a little bit, yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. Feed a cold, starve a fever. That's what it is, really? I feel like hydrate would be better than feed, but whatever. One moment, what are we one momenting for? Hydrate, you say? Oh no, what's the battle up to? I'm sure I'll feel, I don't feel that awful. Just trust me when I say I sound a lot worse than I feel. Like, I swear I sound way worse than I feel, okay? I promise. I promise I sound way worse than I feel, okay? I'm not dying. I'm not dying. No matter how much I cough, I'm not dying, I swear. You have 2 messages on Instagram? I saw you left a comment on Instagram. I think you left a couple. What I was trying to say earlier... Oh shit, Zombo's sneaking up on me. Is even... I promise you, the coughing is fine. I've just got gunk in my throat, okay? I've just got gunk in my throat, and it's a natural instinct to cough to get the gunk out. I can breathe perfectly fine. The gunk is not affecting my breathing whatsoever. It's just I have some gunk, and my body has a natural impulse to cough out the gunk, and that coughing just sounds horrid, and it's very hard to suppress. I promise you, nothing here is affecting my breathing. My body is just forcing a cough reflex on me because it doesn't like there being stuff in my throat. Promise you, I'm fine. I'm fine, I promise. I promise. Hi, Cloud Walker. You hurt? Conserved after you fell? Decaf tea is good for a cold? I'll keep that in mind. Naked? What? I've got a fucking cold and you want me to go fucking naked? What kind? I thought you're supposed to care about my well-being, chat. You motherfuckers. Fine, Nikki, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. We can both be under the weather together, Cloudy. You're like physically hurting and I'm like sicky. Hi, Jessica. What I keep trying to say but keep getting interrupted by the chat or coughing is that earlier when I was singing, even though I didn't sound all that great, I was actually hitting the notes, which makes me feel good because it shows my singing lessons are paying off. Because I've actually learned how to like sing around phlegm and like throat obstructions. And I definitely couldn't do that a year or two ago. So I think the fact that I can sing as vaguely okay as I could earlier is like a really good sign that my singing lessons are paying off, and I'm really happy about that. Naked in the snow can't be good for it's fine. I have a fight for fur coat, but that's what I was thinking. Yeah, like how dare you, chat? You hope your cold goes away soon? Me too, man. I sound awful. I do not sound like a granny. So no more calling me granny. I do not sound like a granny, but I do sound awful. Promise you, sound way worse than I actually feel. You should have heard me yesterday. I sounded even worse. Like, you should have heard me yesterday. I sounded way worse. Like, oh my goodness. There's quite a few points to spend. Yeah, I noticed. Sigh. Hi, local dragon mom. How you doing? You want to teleport? Yeah, sure. Yeah, colds before and they were not fun. I think I've definitely had worse colds. I think I've probably had worse colds. I'm not in all that much discomfort. It's just, I just sound awful and I can't always suppress my coughs. I'd say this is kind of like a medium cold. Here? When am I getting? Horse hydration kit. Aw, fine. I'll take a sippy. And then I'll take a sippy here too. What mod is this that makes us look like ponies? I'm using the My Little Pony mod. Some people have also started using the mod called Figura to have My Little Pony skins instead of My Little Pony, because Figura lets you upload any type of skin you could possibly want, so you can see other people's pony skins, but you can also see other types of skins. Both mods and all other mods I'm using are available in my Twitch panels. I have them all linked down there. Very proud of it. I've got 54 water bottles now. Thanks. Thank you. But yeah, I have all my Minecraft mods listed in a nice little Twitch panel. And I worked hard to list them all nice and neat and make it look good. So please look at it. I worked hard on it. Remember to return the boxes? I'll do my best. I'll do my very best to remember. When it's snowing outside, it's husky weather. True, husky doggies love the snow. If you had magic powers, you can make my cold go away. I bet if you had magic powers, you could do a lot of stuff. Yeah, let me finish filling in this layer. Clearly I haven't. Alright, I appear to be... I do appear to be out of snow, so we're gonna make a quick trip to buy more snow. Because I think Heart Snowman is still out of order. Because he had escaped last I saw. So unless Heart tells me otherwise, I'm just gonna go buy some. How do I view that? Do you not see Twitch panels before? It's below my. It's below. You just go to. I don't know how to explain how to view the Twitch panels. You just go underneath my Twitch page and you look at them. They're just down below. I don't know how to explain. You're fixing him. Just need to find him. Good luck. Yeah, I don't know how to explain how to find the panels. It's just there. Can someone help me explain to this? Are you on mobile? Are you on a computer? Like what are you viewing the stream through? INGN. How am I doing today? Not bad. I mean, I have a cold, but other than that, I'm not doing horribly. Horse in the nude this early. I know! And when I have a cold, too. How dare chat? Hey, cosplays. More like Wendigo weather? I mean, it's all snowy weather, so I think both Huskies and Wendigos would be able to enjoy it. But I feel like Wendigo weather would be a bit more extreme than Husky weather, you know? It's not really sore, like it's not causing me any pain. I just sound like shit. You on mobile? Okay, click my profile picture. If you're on the mobile app, click my profile picture. It should bring you to my, like, regular Twitch page. And my stream will, like, be minimized in a corner. And you can scroll down and you should be able to see all my Twitch panels. And I think the one that lists all my Minecraft mods should be at the bottom. If you're playing Left 4 Dead on PC, we'll have fun with that. Yeti weather, I'm thinking of. You're the one saying it's Wendigo weather. I ain't thinking of shit. It's not really sore. I mean, it's been sore at times, but it's not sore right now. I just sound awful. Your weather, cold, snow, ice. I mean, you did name yourself Fosplits. You happy? Well, I'm glad you're doing all. I'm glad you're happy. I'm like suppressing my coughs so I don't make too many yucky noises. Weather makes you tired. All the food you plan on making this winter won't make itself. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta push yourself through the EPs. I know that feeling. They go to the banking game, you're so confused. Oh, I have a lot of in-game currency. There's like an in-server currency. And I went to a shop that sold snow and I bought some. Press a naked button, the horse needs blankets. That's what I'm saying. I got a cold and chat decides to almost immediately press the naked button. Clearly chat does not care all that much for my well-being. And there's the culprit right there for trying to act all sneaky. Especially rough since you're a bear. Oof. Noted. Thanks, Heart. To hear me with this deep guttural voice. I don't even think it's that deep. I think I'm more squeaky than guttural in some ways. Yeah, I know I don't sound good. I know I don't sound good. It's not COVID or 2020 anymore. I mean, COVID is still around. COVID is still very much around. You can still catch COVID. Don't mind the snow in your attic either. You got always choice. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. You can still very much get COVID. Thankfully, I did get my COVID booster shot. I've gotten my booster shot like every year. I still, you guys remember the little vaccine cards? They don't even need to fill those out anymore. Now it's all tracked online. But I still bring my vaccine card for them to fill out anyway, just because I'm proud of it. And just, I completely filled up one card, like on the front and then the back. And then they had to start writing on a second card. Like, that's because I've gotten, like, the boosters, like, every time, like, every year. I'm still very proud of that, you know, that I've always gotten the boosters. So I'm not too afraid of getting COVID. I got my flu shot and my COVID shot. So I figure if I got the flu or COVID again, I wouldn't be doing that bad because I got the vaccine. But unfortunately, there aren't vaccines for the common cold. Because the virus just mutates too fast. You asked about the card once, like last year, and the lady went, "Why would you still have that? It's all online now." Yeah, my family kept ours. My family kept ours. I still have them fill it out as like a point of pride so I can show off just how many vaccines I've gotten. Yeah, by the way, guys, did you know that, like, COVID isn't the only type of coronavirus? It's a coronavirus, but there are other types of coronaviruses. For example, did you know the common cold is actually a coronavirus? So technically, I do actually have a coronavirus right now. It's just not the coronavirus. Oh, skeleton trying to get me. Where's he at? Yeah, wait, there's the bitch. Semantically, because coronavirus is a genius and not the species. No! I don't have the Rona. I have a coronavirus, not the coronavirus. Coronavirus was never a species. It was a genus. So there are other coronaviruses besides just COVID. Frick's sake. I mean, COVID is still around. You can still catch COVID, so like, I wouldn't say it's gone. My game sounds are as loud as yours are, so my game noises throw you off. What do you use to install the mod? CurseForge? I just install it manually, honestly. I don't use like a special modded launcher. I just manually put everything in my mods folder. I'm old school like that. Oh, fuck off, you stupid zombo. Rude-ass bastard, die. I mean, a cold is contagious, so I wouldn't blame you for putting on a mask, even if it's not COVID. Oh, happy early birthday, Plasma. Yes, I heard the creeper. I was just too busy reading chat to move. 17th is your birthday. Happy early birthday. You just know that I'm a tough horse. Do I have to be a tough horse? Can't I be a coddled horse today? Yes, I use the vanilla Minecraft launcher. I still use the vanilla Minecraft launcher. I open my mods folder and I manually put in mods. That's the way I've always done it. Since the very first days, I tried the My Little Pony mod probably when I was 14. Or 15, so somewhere in there. Just how I've always done it. let's not get meta like that, Drag. That's... Oh, this guy trying to sneak up on me. Hi, Doc. You prefer using Prism on Manager for Minecraft yourself? Prism is nice. I'm just so used to like using the I'm just so used to installing mods in a vanilla client. I'm just so used to be doing it the way I've always done it. But I've used Prism for like some friends for some other servers before, because they had like a mod pack already set up. I'm just so used to like not using one that it's probably just gonna stick to it. My games sound so loud. Are they? Let me look at my audio mixer. That's like, what do you mean by loud? Like too loud? Louder than they were on like previous Minecraft streams? As in they sound like they're happening in your game, but like is that something I should fix? Because like they should be audible to you guys, right? Why are we mainly placing snow on the natural world generation again? Because all these places are gonna like there's like a house there, and there's like that there, and there's a like a thing over there, and they're all gonna link up to the Ponyville road system, to the Ponyburg road system, and there's that. See, it links up to the road system, and I'm gonna expand it out to like that over there, and there's also something over there, and it's in like everything nearby has to look good. So we've covered all this in snow, and like the world, and like the lines of like the where the Biome ended look stupid, and all kind of snowball, joke intended, and now we've just been doing this for so long that kind of can't stop now until we're done. They are louder than me? They freaking shouldn't be. Hang on, I'm getting, Hang on, something is weird, hang on. I'm trying to look down, but like I'm lagging a bit, hang on. Normally if I look away, okay, why did I have so few frames? Why do I have so few frames? What's going on? Like, hello? Normally if I look away from, because like, what? If I look down, my game freezes, but if I look up, I'm fine. Except I can't accept your TP. I'm trying to deal with the weird fucking lag I'm experiencing. Hang on. Can we do one thing? I want you to answer your other question. What do you mean they're louder than me? Unsafe teleports suck my dick. I'm on a tree. It's perfectly safe. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't need Task Manager. I was just looking at my OBS and noticing that my character had very few frames. I don't think it's louder than me. I think I'm looking at my audio mixer and it seems fine. Fine, I can turn it down a little. Whatever. Whatever. There, 35. You happy? How's that? 35% instead of 50. Tell me if that's better. Wouldn't it be so cool if we had an overworld road all the way to the world spawn in Ponyville? It would, but that sounds like a massive task. And there kind of, sort of might be one. Because there's this road that was built by somebody else that connects to our road and seems to go frickin' everywhere. Why am I lagging? Wow, then my OBS does not like my shaders today. It does not like my shaders today. Like something is making it crap its pants, I'm telling you. This is where I left off before I got distracted. Blech. My glasses have more frames? Oh, haha, very funny. Depends if that road goes to Ponyville. being weird there for a second. Now let me sip some water. Heart got me the horse hydration kit, so every time I take a sip in real life, I take a sippy in the game too. All roads lead to Rome, that's what they say. I don't think there's a Rome on this server. Yeah, I'm dropping a few frames. Like, if this thing forgets to be laggy or just no, I'm not even talking about like in the game. You guys didn't notice my VTuber dropping frames? Like I'm watching my OBS and I can see what the stream looks like. And to me, it looked like my game seemed to be running perfectly fine as far as I could tell. It just seemed my VTuber was lagging. And that seems to happen when it's taking a lot of graphic power to like load something specific in Minecraft. So normally if I look down and away, it fixes itself, but it wasn't. Minecraft's been lag, as you know, machine is type graphics engine, 305 visuals. I mean, I'm still using an older version, so I don't think it should be affecting it. Like, I'm what, 1.21? No way, isn't that that is the newest point something, whatever. And I accidentally clicked outside. Yeah, this all looks alright, I think. Can't really go any further, I'll just drive myself mad, but that looks okay-ish. So working on this next layer then. 1.21.10 has new blocks and stuff as opposed to 1.21. What am I on? 1.21.2? I think? I don't, hang on. Oh, I probably is not gonna say on this screen. I've hidden a lot of stuff. And I am out of snow. So I guess we're heading to Heart's place next to get more. Let's do home. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Whatever the server is natively running on, that's what I'm using. It's getting very white and snowy out there. Ooh. It's a really good thing I canceled my singing lesson tonight, chat. I mean, it would have just been in like a Zoom lesson anyway because of all the snow. But yeah, it's a real good thing I canceled my singing lesson tonight. Yeah, then I'm probably on 1.21.4. I'm probably on that one. That. Sorry, sometimes you just gotta make noises. Dude. There's an egg there. Life always changes. He's not making any snow, Heart. He's on the thing, but he's not making any snow. I think you placed the trapdoor a block too high. Alright, I think you placed the trapdoor like a block too high. Just put another trapdoor underneath and then break that one. No, it's easy to fix. Just place another trapdoor underneath and then break the one on, you know, shift place. It's always something with this guy, yeah. It's always something with this guy. Lens Flare Pony, thank you for the follow! I promise this isn't how I normally sound, I swear! There we go! Now we gotta harvest some snow. Just trying to make sure I don't hit Mr. Snowman. We're gonna be here a minute. Hello there. It's not slavery. You see all that snow on the ground? Clearly he's allowed to walk around. It's fine. Also, maybe he's not even sapient. I'll do my best. How do you know he's even sapient? Huh? He's probably not even sapient. It's not slavery if they're not sapient. Snowmen probably have, like, animal level intelligence. Exactly, there isn't a single thought behind that pumpkin. There ain't a single thought behind that there pumpkin. Mine the interest like 20 times. Just checking how much snow we've gotten so far. I mean, if anything, it would be speciesist. And it's not speciesist if it's a fact. Like, if they're not sapient, then they're not sapient. How was Ponyville Cider Fest? I had a bunch of fun. I'm glad I went. I'm very glad I went. I talked a whole bunch about what specifically I did. I went through the list of everything I attended when I was there in the first stream. I did when I came back, so you can always watch that to get the full load down, but I had a good time. If this guy dies, he'll then be called the unfortunate one too. I am gonna get better. Everybody says they hope that you get better, but like, it's a cold. Of course I'm gonna get better. I feel like it makes more sense to say I hope you get better soon. Because it's like just a cold. Like if I don't get better, I'm fucking dead. I feel like there's an implication that I am gonna get better at some point. So I feel like it makes much more sense to say I hope you get better soon. Otherwise you're implying there needs to be some hope for you to get better at all. When I'd hope you getting better would just be implied. Regular golems are sapient, snow golems are purely automatons. No fussy situations here. I see. Supposedly dictionary term is speciesism. It's weird to you because that's plural. Huh. Wanna call him the unfortunate one junior? Well, you see, you'd still, well then what if he dies? Then what are you gonna call him? If you just have a number, then you know how much he's died. Oh, my inventory's full. Oops. Alright, back to what I was doing. Hang on. Oh, okay, hanging on. Hanging on. Wait, might give me... Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Okay, hang on, oh god. Oh god, okay. Okay, I'm getting snow. Being given snow. Okay, snow. Thank you. Am I good to go? Okay. It's getting darker. I mean, partially because the sun sets early, but the snow really makes it get dark. Like I missed this earlier. It's a bit embarrassing that I missed this. It's okay, we can fill it in now. Before Ponyville Cider Fest, you went to a wildlife park where you got art from artists. That's cool. Yes, I do have a pet otter. His name is Harry. Harry the otter. Have fun farming melons, heart. The sound teleporting in the smart makes it kind of horrifying out of context. The teleporting is a custom server-side plugin. We're sure they did design it specifically for this server. I'm doing great. Can't you tell? Delta Brony music. I think it is. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, King Spider X7. Yeah, you're right. Have been clipping some of this. I very much need more clips for my weekly shorts. Because I haven't been able to stream very much due to work, I just haven't had enough clips. So I'm sure there's been some funny stuff in here, so I hope you guys have been clipping stuff. Would you please, I really need those clips. Oh, here we go. What is that, antonym? Yeah, that's antonym. This is going to be interesting. Let me take a sip of water before it begins. It's going to be one interesting karaoke session. Let the pipes out a little bit. Messaged some pony over Tumblr last night. She said, "For ex, please switch to love at first sight." The one by candy bracelets now I'm head of the class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, so cleaning up the viruses that you had left. Ah, what the fuck? Custom Figura. I'm assuming. I'm assuming a custom Figura model. That was quite the jump scare. Back up in the song of it. Yep, custom Figura model. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses.
Put dispenser here!
Well, I'm working here, you mind? Don't stop until you hear the yay. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Okay, you think it's cringy cause it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain, a pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change is a two-edged sword. I know, Nathan, and when I'm sick too. How dare. I do think it's a testament to my singing lessons that I don't quite sound like a banshee as I attempt to sing. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Okay, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. The past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restitch your heart, you'll be just fine. Oh, it's your life, you say, it's all mine. All mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speed. When a drifter says some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you boop boop. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Okay, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Bum bum ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. You haven't done Equals 3 in years, and now you heard it. The memories are back. See, that's not something I'm familiar with. Maybe I was a little too young. Like, maybe that was ever slightly before my time. I don't know. That's just not something I'd heard about before the song. Let me head back to where I was working. Can't I make a redeem to put my clothes on? I don't really want a redeem that cancels out another redeem. Because someone spent 25,000 channel points on this. And then if another redeem like undoes that, then they wasted all their channel points, and that doesn't feel fair, you know? I heard you, you stupid creeper. You didn't get me. You see that bastard? He thought he was sneaky, but he wasn't. He wasn't sneaky in the least. I should redeem that just does nothing and costs 1 million points. I mean, a lot of streamers do seem to have something like that. Like a useless button. It's literally called useless button. This button does nothing. You've been warned. I'll waste your points for the funny redeem. Equals 3 was early YouTube, like late aughts. Oh yeah, that was way before my time. I don't think I got any YouTube time until I was like 13, and that probably would have been what, 2011-ish? Oh, hang on, I'm dropping frames. There we go. Yeah, okay. It does not like this specific, yeah. It does not like that specific spot there, so let's just not look over there. Let's just look down. Oh shit, that's a hole. Chat, I believe this is what in the business we call a giant hole. Big Latin of Pegasus. I got this feeling. Put to the test. A pre-let's play YouTube. Damn. Let me sip some water. Yeah, it's getting darker and darker out. The shot that said Scary Horse pissed you off? Were you like pissed off on my behalf because I was describing and I was annoyed? Or did something in it piss you off? Like something I did? Hydrate? Oh, you want me to? Fine, I'll do a double hydrate. I'll hydrate again. Okay, okay. That's another sip of water, and I'll do one in the game too. When a battle gives you 2 sugar boxes full of water, you don't question it. Because the good times are here. Hang on, gotta blow my nose real quick. Honestly, fuck it. What if I just add the useless redeem right now? Hang on, settings, channel. No, we'll be on your viewer awards. Here we go. Channel points. Yeah, my dad said to force fluids today. Manage power-ups and channel points. Add new custom reward. Useless button. Ah, frick, now I gotta pick like an emote to go there. Hang on. Okay, this is a button, but it's not ready for use yet. What do I use for? Hang on, let me look at what my normal points are. So what points am I already used? Why is useless button like the first one? It should be the last one. should make it a laughing emote, so I'm laughing at you for picking it. I should make it my laughing emote, so I'm laughing at the person for picking it. So hang on. Pictures. Let me look at emotes. Hang on, it's under, let me go to assets. Alright, I'm gonna have to use an editor to edit it because it needs to be specific sizes. So hang on. Modify image. Hi, Cosmic Chaos. Yeah, Violet Pony. We got a bunch of Violet Pony songs in my playlist. Normally I'd sing along, but you can tell I sound like garbage today. Right now, I am adding on a new useless button to my channel points. Get well soon. Thank you. I'm sure I will. Okay. Resize. And Twitch needs it to be 112. Resize. Download. Download image. Hey, look at that. Sari bot just banned a bot. Everybody tell Sari it's a good bot. Good bot, Sari. Good bot. Now you're gonna have to answer over and over, what does the useless button do? It says it does nothing. I literally wrote down it does nothing. Okay, and it needs another one at size 56. Download. Download image. And it needs one at size 28. Be who I wanna be. Be who I wanna be. Down in Creature City. Down in Creature. Fucking loud. Burning zombies are so fucking loud. Hi, Bruce. Shut up, you fucking zombos. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hello, Control C. Okay, now it should be... I got that button. There we go, we now have a useless button. It actually fits in perfectly because now there's multiple rows of 3 and Nikki button doesn't just do it. So there we go. There we go, useless button, 1,000,000 horse money. This button does nothing, you have been warned. So we now officially have the useless button. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome, chat. You now officially have the useless button. I hope this pleases you. I hope that this pleases you. The existence of the useless button. Why is there a skeleton jockey? Shouldn't you guys be on fire already? Oh, that's right. There's a thing up above. Fuck off, all you bastards. I hear you sneaking up on me. I ain't stupid, bozo. Gotcha. I sick? Yes, I indeed have a cold. It's in the title. Horse has cold. I does has cold. You have sent some relevant schematics in Discord. Hang on, I didn't see that earlier. What's in this? Hang on, what did you send? Your epic plan. Your long underwater bridge bit. Working build a ferry and pretend bridge is needed zone. Pretty mountains yonder. Alright. Damn, that is quite a project. That is quite a project. Alright, wow. Big wow. What am I up to? Same thing I've been up to for the many streams in a row. I'm placing snow while pretending I don't sound like garbage. Yay! I'm sure I will feel better soon. It's just a cold. They all go away. I need to fill that cave there. Oh god, my nose, hang on. A huge blob of the nose snot suddenly hit bottom. I think I just saw another player there. Looks like a netherite sword. My head was turned away so I couldn't quite tell, but... Ugh. So much ding nose gunk! Bad nose gunk, bad! But you know what? I just realized now I have to set up an alert for the useless button. Hang on. Me realizing now that I have a useless button, I have to set up an alert for the useless button. So hang on. Hang on, alerts. Edit alerts. And okay, so it should just go off automatically. I don't need to add anything, it should just go off. So it should just go off, so it's fine. I don't need to set anything up, that's fine. Hi, OC Northlight, how you doing? I can see your name. Oh, you're a rat. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Rats make us crazy? I do believe you're right. They do make us crazy. Did you know I was crazy once? Yeah, they locked me in a room. It was a room made of rubber. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Did you know that, chat? What was your normal model again? You were a... I mean, you were like a white and pink and like yellow horse. Now you're a rat in the snow. Snow actually camouflages you rather well. If I put down a second layer, it would hide you completely. Yikes. What was that? I'm sure I'll get better soon. I'm sure I will. Codes don't last all that long. I just sound like a little bit like garbage in the meantime. There you are. Just getting a good look at the Figura model. Hooray! Lesbian ponies with weapons! Time to sing it while sounding mildly like a dying hyena! I've had as much of that model as we can use. I don't think I'd get copyrighted for you having a My Little Pony skin. I'm sorry, we were up all night getting friendly with each other. I miss you, it's magic. Plants on a sort of fucking riot. I need a drink of water. I need more water. Oh, the other one had a copyrighted song. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I appreciate that. Let me gargle. Hang on. What you miss? Just more snow placement, more sounding. Absolutely awful. More karaoke where I screech like a hyena. And also it got dark outside. Okay. Let me rewind a little bit. Hang on. Getting friendly with each other. I miss you, it's magic. Staring at the mirror, gonna smile, smile. Don't be late, we got plans. It's time to start a fucking riot, riot. I'm so tired of keeping myself in a box. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up equestria. Fuck the mandated monarchy. It's our world now. Gotta go fast. You've heard of Mongolian throat singing, or equestrian sore throat singing. You say that, but I'm not actually in any pain. I just sound like shit. Step off, or you're gonna get cut. You ain't got time for your bigoted rot. Let's just your new warning shot, no, you're not caught. This was the consequence of the hatred you brought. We needed some laughter, the wood is on fire. We're at the center of it all. We'll make out till the sun sets. Then we'll do crime till we get dead. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up equestria. Fuck the mandated monarchy. Our world now, world now, our world now. I don't know what the future holds. We'll figure it all out in time. I've got some Pokefire that would make Scootaloo jealous. You love this song? I'm glad you love it, even when I sound like this singing it. Da da dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee doy da da dee da 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 dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee da da. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up equestria. Fuck the mandated monarchy. Our world now, our world now, our world now. There we go. And there's a polar bear. See, he's already moving in. He knows good snowy real estate when he sees it. Whew. Had to give the voice a little rest. Very, very, very glad I canceled my singing lesson tonight. There's no way I'd actually be singing to my normal standards with my voice like this. No way, Jose. See, the song I've started learning is the Matchkin Me, you know, from the episode with Countess Coloratura. And that made me happy because some of the higher notes are notes that I couldn't hit. Voice slicing lessons, but I find I can actually hit them, and it's just a little bit of practice to hit them well. But there's no way in hell I'm hitting those damn notes tonight. Amazing. Like, I am just a pony. I make mistakes from time to time. And now I know the real me. Put my heart out on the line. And let the magic in my heart stay true. Oh. And let the magic in my heart stay true. Oh. Just like the magic inside of you. See, like that, no way in hell that's happening tonight. Fucking internet shitting itself every time you go on someone's live stream. Ripperoni and cheese. But yeah, no way in hell. No way in hell was I ready for that tonight. Nope, nada. Still, it could have been a lot worse. I think the fact that I didn't sound as much of a dying hyena as I could have shows how much I've like learned and like how much technique can actually do for you in singing. Like, that wasn't absolutely horrid, you know? I don't even think anyone's ears were bleeding. No one had anything to comment on my singing just now. So I'm wondering if everyone's ears are bleeding and then it actually did start bleeding and they just can't hear me anymore. But maybe they're all too busy clipping it because it was that bad. I'm hoping to get at least a few good clips out of this stream. Because of my work schedule, I haven't been streaming as much as I'd like. So I haven't gotten nearly as many clips as I would normally want to. And so that means I'm running out of clips to use for shorts. That's just not one of your favorite songs. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, then maybe you appreciated that I butchered it a bit. Yeah, like, yeah, I hate that song. Screech it, sister. Sing it like it deserves to be sang. Who the fuck's shooting at me? Come here, bastard! Fuck you! Dickhead! Screaming is hard. A useless button? What do you mean a useless button? What's wrong with a useless button? It doesn't do anything. What's wrong with a button that doesn't do anything, huh? No one has to press it if they don't want to. What's the problem? What's the problem, huh? Another bozo shooting at me. Come here, bitch. I see you, Mr. Creeper. I ain't stupid. I got him. Fuck it, didn't mean to do that. Go away, Mr. Creeper. I don't like you. care how I sound because you enjoy my singing. What, even when I sound like this? Really? You've got to be flattering me at least a little. I keep on eating their temptators. I really do. You lose so much. You lose so much like health and food just from like flying around, and also being shot by skeletons. Leave me alone! Good night, Flatters! Hey, look, I found another hole. It's a nice hole. I like that hole. Speaking of cold, should there be like a hospital in the Ponyberg? I suppose that would be an interesting thing to add. I certainly wouldn't be against it. We just gotta find a spot for it. Creeper's trying to sneak up on me, but I know the sound of his footy steps. I know the sound of his footy steps. Excuse me, singing, it's beautiful. Are you sure it's beautiful right now? The hospital. Are you sure it's beautiful right now? Are you guys certain you like my singing? I think I sound like a dying hyena. I'm proud that I don't sound as bad as I could, because clearly the singing lessons are paying off. But I feel like you guys are flattering me a little bit here. Your nuance. I don't know if that's what that word means, but okay. Alright, time for more snow get. Take a couple of seconds, hang on. Nuance. If something has nuance, I guess you could say it has like details to it, but that's also not. It's like, it's more than, no, nuance does not mean neutral. That's not what it means. It's like, it's not purely black and white. Like a situation could be nuanced, which means it's hard to pick a side because it's not obviously good or bad. There's lots of little details that you have to look at and take into account. Does that explanation make it? Let me see what Google says the definition of nuance is. Hang on. Yeah, possessed of multiple layers of detail, pattern, or meaning. Yeah, having or characterized by subtle and often appealingly complex qualities, aspects, or distinctions, as in character or tone. Expressing or involving subtle distinctions. Yeah. So I hope that gives you the general vibes of the meaning of the word. Say necessarily yin and yang. Because I wouldn't say it's necessarily balanced or neutral. I don't think that's quite what it means. It just means that there's a lot of details to it. It's a complex situation, not a simple one that you can take stock of with a glance. Yay! Your internet leveled out! Hooray! I sound like garbage. Listen to my garbage singing. I sound like garbage today. I sound like I'm dying. I sound like shit. Kind of a miracle that I'm hitting any notes that's all right now. I really sound pretty shit. Is yin and yang specifically a Taoism thing? I thought it was more broad than that. Now I have to Google this. Is the concept of yin and yang it is more broad. Okay. Originating in ancient Chinese philosophy. Aw, sorry you're having more trouble, Tyler. Hi, Bumblebee. Look at Wikipedia. Chinese creation theory. Well, I feel like Taoism uses it, but this seems to be implying it has an origin in more ancient Chinese philosophy, like maybe it was a thing before Taoism. Right, let me do Control F and search for... Well, it does say concepts Taoist philosophy, so maybe it is. Oh, well, what does it mean by ancient Chinese philosophy? Like, how ancient? Can you be more specific, Wikipedia? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Ah, shit, wrong shovel. There we go. Use up these snowballs, hang on. Have more room for other stuff, you know? There we go. Do you really want to know what I'm thinking? I'm trying this for you, trying to fake it. Watch this old griffin. Gives potato chip to horse. Thank you. I'm all alone in a feather-bound hell. For a second I would lay it all beside myself. I'm a victim of protagonist. Wow. It's really night now. It's pitch fucking black out there. Like, that has to be partially because of the snow, but it's pitch fucking black out there. Just won't help. I would find all alone in a feather-bound hell. The second I would lay it all beside myself. I'm a victim of protagonist syndrome. Wow, 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 wow. Give the whole can of Pringles chips? I mean, I suppose I should probably, I'll take them. I'll take them. Should probably be having stuff that's hydrating, but heck it, I'll take them. But I still can't help myself. I just don't know how to tell you. It's not the same as it used to be. If only you could feel my racing heart, heart, heart. Heart, heart, heart. You tell me, feel free to smile. Hey, look at that. I got 43 torches and 43 levels. Look at that. Ain't that a quinky dink? I will feel and tell you, that was a weird yawn. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
You decide not to blame anymore, you make it all.
It is pitch fucking black out, like it is night out there. You can't see shit looking out. I mean, maybe you can kind of sort of see the outlines of the trees in the distance. Maybe kind of sort of, like, because the clouds are slightly lighter, so you can kind of see a silhouette. But especially from the inside of a lighted room, it's very difficult. I'm glad you guys are liking the hyena singing somehow. Somehow this relaxes you. Ooh, Figura, I love this one. Didn't realize the intro was this long. Music to your ears, if you say so. Stomach churns, fluttering ecstasy. Is a rough and stormy sea. Maybe that's me. So we filled up the box, so let's fill up my inventory and get back to it. Nothing for you, a voice quite serene, is what makes you feel free. One without the other is a paradise lost. One without the other is a fallacy. Well, I should repair this. Whoop. So sinister to draw blood for it. The future is now that the torch is lit. Can we all fall in so neatly? Can we coexist? How can I have faith that a flower won't be missed? Spread your wings, don't look back. Fly into the sun. Then can we become fully undone? nothing to fade. There we go. See, I really like this part of the song. I'm gonna rewind it actually. Hang on. It makes me think of just running into the future, you know, chasing your dreams. And just running for it. Future is nice. The fear is mine. Leave nothing to fade. No clear skies without rain. Fall into the rapids, cool your feathers in your face. I'll wear comfort acquired. Future we must embrace. Bumblebee says they feel like having chocolate cake. Tyler says they just had a few of your stepmom's homemade chocolate chip cookies. They were still the best shit ever in the winter months, especially on Christmas time. See, my family has its own recipe for chocolate chip cookies, but the tradition is you bake them. I mean, you can bake them other times of the year, but you always bake them on the first and the last days of school. There's always chocolate chip cookies from the family recipe on the first and last days of school. That's my family's tradition. I'm sorry you're having trouble, Tyler. I really am. Cookies. The shenanigans commence? I feel like the shenanigans have been commenced for a while. Like the shenanigans start as soon as I show up, right? I need more water. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't be doing all this singing. There was a YouTube short with a chocolate cake. Ah, I see. Oh yeah, we have plenty. Zippies. Server to watch. Hop on one day eventually. Definitely. Server's still here whenever you're ready to come back. I fucking love the Grizzlehide music. I'm just looking. Oh. Someone was creeping up on me, but it was just that pig. Oh, there is a skeleton over there, though. Oh, I think he sees me. Maybe, oh, someone sees me. That guy sees me. Oh, fuck off. I'm trying to kill this guy, not chop trees. Oh, go away, Zombo. I'm busy. Fuck off, So...
What do you think of this?
Wow. Now that is some real dubstep. It was just a pig again. It was just you again. This is a big area we're going to be covering in a minute. What's the best pizza in Massachusetts that I know of? I don't know. I like basically any pizza. Any pizza that's like cold pizza, you know? Like, I don't like hot pizza because melty cheese is bad sensory-wise, but like, room temperature or cold pizza, like, I'll take basically any cheese pizza. But to be more specific, I'd probably have to think of and list off some like local places that aren't chains. But I'd end up doxing myself, unfortunately. So I don't know, I'm not very picky when it comes to pizza. If it's got tomato sauce and a crust, like, I'm pretty happy. So sorry that I'm not much of a discerning pizza connoisseur. I just like pizza's pizza to me. This is Girls Who Are Wizards, I believe. No, this is The Queen Is Back. This is The Queen Is Back. I'm really gonna want to rest my throat after this stream, but I can keep going. I can keep going. I mean, I'm really gonna want to. It's a very, very good thing. Because I'd have a singing lesson like an hour afterwards if I didn't cancel. It's a very good thing I'm breaking after this. Hey, fuck off! All these creepers think they be motherfucking sneaking when I can hear them. You're kind of like a pizzaholic, except with alcohol. Wait, doesn't that already have a word? Isn't that already a thing? My throat fucking sucks too. water soon. Normally I'd hum along the songs just to feel the quiet, you know? Because dead air fucking kills streams, but man, it's hard. I rest my voice for just a little bit. Why are you hearing Wizard 101 music? Because there's Wizard 101 music in the playlist, like there has been for literal months now, if not a year. And again, I'm surprised you're surprised about this. You're getting pony slippers on Christmas. Hell yeah, any particular pony? Or is it like a surprise? Oh, how many of you have seen how my plushie is coming along? I commissioned me plushie to make me a plushie of me. Have any of you seen the reblogs I've done that show like the head is done with the embroidered eyes? Like the full head with the ears is done and the cutie mark embroidery is done? Have you guys seen that? Because I can pull it up if some of you haven't. I'm very excited. They say it should be done by the end of the year. You've seen it's coming out good? Yeah, I'm super duper excited. I don't think I could have gone to anyone for better quality than Marlo. Not that I've heard of. You haven't? Well, I suppose. Here, give me a sec. I don't know if I saved the images, so let me a sec to pull up my Twitter. Let's do, hang on, scroll down. New folder, Lush, save image. Yeah, I'm certain there's tons of good pizza around. I just can't give you recommendations because I just eat whatever gets put in front of me as long as it's cheese pizza and the cheese is like isn't like melty. Where's my cutie mark? It's here somewhere. Give it a minute. Or maybe they just emailed me it. They might have just emailed me it. Hang on. Let me check my email. It's probably here somewhere. There it is. Here we go. Hang on. Add source image. Browse. There we go. Pictures, assets, plush. There we go. Add image. And then add image. And then show the butt mark. There we go. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Coming along nice, right? My butt mark. I'm becoming a marketable plushie. Yeah, I'm so excited. It'll be done before the end of the year. And then I'm going to be in my fursuit carrying around a plush of me. So I'll be big me carrying mini me around. And I get to make so many never talk to me or my son again jokes. It's great. It's really, really great. I'm so excited. I am so incredible. Like, look at that embroidery. Look at that embroidery on the eyes and the key mark. Isn't that, like, fucking perfect? Like, look at that gosh darn embroidery. Like, that's just awesome. That's just awesome. I'm gonna take these off. Taking over and over. Break. When will I break? When will I finally break? When will I finally break? Where the cats and stuff come down from the village. Really good quality. Indeed, I'm so happy I got a spot on their list. Their commissions were only open for like 1 day. For 1 day you could apply. So I subscribed to like their newsletter. Mr. Piggy, are you stuck? I need to put this specifically where you are, Mr. Piggy. We saved him! Now don't get stuck again, idiot. Ooh, what a pretty sky. What tool breaks wool fast? Oh, your fist breaks it faster. That's funny. Will the plush be available for the public, or is it a personal plush just for me? It's a personal plush just for me. Hi, Autumn Breeze. You didn't think I'd still be streaming? You sure you can leave a stream? Nope. So normally I stream for like, at the minimum 3 hours at a time. My minimum stream time is usually like 3 hours. Unless I'm doing like an old kids game that's kind of short. Then sometimes I'll do like a 2-hour stream, but 3 hours is like my normal minimum. Trust me, that high quality custom plush it's taking them a lot of time and effort to make. It costs a lot of money, so I can't be selling that exact plush to all you, I'm just saying. Unfortunately. Yeah, Wizard 101 music. I have it in my playlist because I love it and it's good music and it's nostalgic. Only Arc 1 music, though. The stuff I'm really nostalgic for. I think I'm being shot at. I am being shot at. By a stinky, stanky skeleton. Spooky, scary skeletons? No, more like stinky, stanky skeletons. And his creeper bastard buddy. That's such All covered in snow. That looks so cool up there. Last time we were notified the stream was past 1 a.m. when you were on the streets. Couldn't join. You had to go to bed. Show for 6:30 this morning. Jimmy thought you meant no. You did make it. You made it, and I'm glad you could make it. I am sorry that I don't have a schedule and I stream at fairly random times sometimes. I stream when I can. Work can be working full time and being a streamer, especially when you don't have like a work schedule that stays the same week to week, can be a big pain in the butt. And I know it's hard for you guys too, especially those who aren't in like American time zones. Oh dang, Loopy Art Raid! Hello, Raiders! I'm so sorry I sound like shit. I'm so sorry I sound awful. I have a cold. I promise you I sound a lot worse than I feel. I actually feel pretty decent. I just sound awful, I swear. Let's see who's hello, Lord Crimson Fox. Hello, Loopy. Loopy Raid, have our love. Yeah. At least you get to be here for a little bit, Umbreeze. Hello, Kev Goes Wolf. Hello, Nig on K's. Hello, everyone. Again, I'm so sick. Thanks, Loopy. I promise you I'm not actually really in that much discomfort. I sound like 10 times worse than I feel, I promise. I'll be okay. Hi, that Freckles. I promise you I'll be fine. Why are there so many of these bastards? Fuck off! Why are there so many? I'm busy! Jello-y Grace? Grace? Thank you for the follow. I tried my best to say your name. Ah! Go away! Fuck off, I'm busy. Why are there so many negative keys? Thank you for the follow as well. There. That was fine. This is nearly, well, it's not nearly day. It's still got a ways to go. Oh, the sky is so pretty. No, don't get distracted. How to get a cold? I don't know where I caught a cold. There's many places I could have caught it. Like, maybe I could have caught it at Ciderfest, but I feel like a fursuit head makes a half-decent mask. So I'm hesitant to say that I got it at Ciderfest. I mean, maybe I could have gotten it at work before Ciderfest. My sister thinks maybe I got it from her because she thinks she had a cold, but it definitely wasn't as bad as this. So it's just really hitting me. There's a possibility I got it at Ciderfest. I don't know, I don't feel like I was ever near people without my fursuit head on. So I don't know if there's really that much of a chance of me getting it there. I'm certain I'll be alrighty. I'm not too far from alrighty right now. I just sound horrid. I promise you, I feel 10 times better than I actually sound. I just said how I maybe got a cold. I don't know for sure, though. I don't know for sure. Aw, thank you, Moonchild. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. I know, I love being her. I feel so cute. Love galumping around in my big horse suit. And I'm being attacked again. Who's doing that? My stream has been pretty decent. I mean, I sound like a dying hyena when I try to karaoke to my favorite songs, but other than that, yeah, I'd say it's going pretty good. Everything's pretty good except for my hyena-like noises. And there's a creeper who thinks he can sneak up on me. Saw me at Galacon 2024 for the first time, and you actually was amazed by the cuteness. Oh, that's back when I still had a partial. That's before I had the full suit. That was like over a year ago. That's a blast from the past. Stop creeping up on me! Give me some personal space, you creeper bastard! Why are there so many of you fuckos? Go away! Sometimes I just go very high-pitched. It's just easier to yell high-pitched. You gotta do where you just gotta go where the vocal cords carry you, honestly. When you're like this, you just gotta go where the vocal cords carry you. Hydrate. Yeah, hydrate's a good idea. That's actually a very good idea. Alright. Hydrate there, and one of my moderators gave me this in game, so. Yeah, my dad says when you're sick like this, you should force liquids. Go away, stupid Zombo. The volunteer that just did the mics for the Q&A in the main hall. Oh! That's funny. I like... It's always funny when I'm trying to adjust a mic because I have to remember where my mouth is. So I've been on a couple panels and I gotta adjust the microphone. I gotta use my hooves and like push it down and be like, I really hope this is pointing at my mouth. Because the head is foam. So it can be hard to hear me, so I gotta make sure that the mic is pointed like right at my mouth where the opening is so people can actually hear me. I did not get almost blown up by that creeper, even if I did take a full-on hit. I'm in full netherite with protection 4, so I am perfect. I'd be perfectly fine. I would never get blowed up by a creeper, thank you very much. Much too sturdy for that. Finally, dawn. There we go. Oh wait, hey, Raiders, hang on. Oh, you didn't realize that's me? Yeah, hang on. Hang on, yeah, hang on. Grab a picture. Wait, hang on, pictures. Hang on. Fursuit pictures, side effects here. From this recent side effects. Oh, hang on. No, not that! Not that button! Nope, not that one. Not that one. Okay, but here I am. Largen me up a little bit. Not too much largening. But yeah, this is me. This was me at Cider Fest. I was just at this past Cider Fest in Milwaukee. But yeah, this is me. Okay. I do not have the coronavirus. I do not have COVID. The common cold is technically a coronavirus because that Freckles, thank you for the Twitch follow. Coronavirus is a genus, not a species. So the common cold is a type of coronavirus. So while I have a coronavirus, I do not have COVID, okay? To be clear. Oh, bye, Loopy. Thank you. Vane is your boyfriend, and you both got me. You saw me many times already. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, when I went to Galar, I was only the head and the hooves, and now I have the full body. Here, oh, you guys just read it in. You know I'm getting a plush of myself? Hang on. Wait. Wait, I can, hang on, I can bring it back. Hang on, wait. There we go. I'm getting a plush of myself made by me plus you, by like Marlo. I subscribed to their email list, and so when their commissions applications opened for a day, I submitted one and got accepted. They say it'll be done by the end of the year, so I'm gonna be big me carrying. Oh shit, who's following? Rex Hunter, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna be big me carrying little me around. I did not go to Gala 2025. I'm in America. Emphasis on the mayor. And that's such a big trip for me that I didn't go to Gala this year. Not in 2025. No, the common cold was not the original. COVID did not descend from the common cold. I believe it was just more related to SARS, because technically COVID is SARS-CoV-2. Just because something is the same genus as something else does not mean it necessarily directly descended from it. Maybe they had a common ancestor, but that doesn't mean one is descended from the other. They're more like cousins. Yeah, unfortunately, I only get so many vacation days a year, so I have to pick and choose, like, which cons I go to. And of course, international cons would take more vacation days than, like, more local cons. Like, if I wanted to go to a con in the US or Canada, I would need less vacation days than, say, like if I wanted to go international. It would just be easier, you know? like true international, like over the ocean. Plus, like international travel, especially to a country that, even though a lot of people speak English, is still like not English default. I'm fine, I promise, I swear. Let me sip some water. Just international travel to a non-English default country. What was that? Hang on, was that a... Shit, what's that, Redeem? Swap me. I'm naked! You want me... I mean, I guess I've been naked for like 2 hours now, so I guess I can put an outfit back on. Hang on. And we'll put on my fancy shirt because I was wearing my normal shirt before. There we go. Give me something warm. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Turtleneck, sleeveless turtleneck vest combo. I have a cold, so wear something. Yeah, it was very mean of chat to redeem the naked button at the beginning. Very, very mean chat. Thank you, David Fly. Yes, I do sound horrid. I do sound horrid, RDC, yes. German is easier, you still need 2-3 vacay days, so you wouldn't want to imagine how much more complicated. Yeah. Plus, traveling to a country where the default language isn't English, it can just be stressful in a variety of different ways. And I do have an anxiety disorder, so I won't say I'll never ever do it again. I'm glad I did it once and can prove it to myself, but probably gonna hold off on cons like that for a while. No, COVID was not a combination of all other viruses. I don't know where you heard that, but that is entirely false. COVID is very closely related to SARS, so much so that it's basically been scientifically named SARS-2. Here, we can even go to the Wikipedia page for COVID. Hang on. SARS-NCOV-2 Wikipedia. It's true, I sound pretty hoarse. Aw, that's you go sit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. SARS-CoV. Oh, CoV. Okay, it's not NCOV, it's just CoV. It's a virus of the species Beta Coronavirus Paramecium. Oh, interesting. So, the virus that causes coronavirus is the same species as the virus that caused the SARS outbreak. Not even cousins. They're the exact same species. But they're just different variants that cause different illnesses. So they're technically recognized as the same species. That's fascinating. But they're just different enough that they cause different illnesses. Yeah. So they're technically the same species, called Beta Coronavirus Paramecium. So they're the same species, they're just called SARS-CoV-2 is coronavirus and SARS-CoV-1 is SARS. Yeah. SARS-CoV-2, so coronavirus, is of zoonotic origin. Its close genetic similarity to bat coronaviruses suggests it emerged from such a bat-borne virus. Research is ongoing as to whether SARS-CoV-2 came directly from bats or indirectly through anti-intermediate hosts. The virus shows little genetic diversity, indicating a spillover event introducing SARS-CoV-2 to humans is likely to have occurred in late 2019. There's this whole Wikipedia page about the origin of SARS-2 as well. Oh yeah, go to sleep, Moonchild. Go to sleep. Get some sleep. Yeah. You had a horse named Mayo. What happened next? Well, mayonnaise. Oh, that's horrid. That is horrid. Ugh. You know... You happy that the default language of Gallico is English? Way more chill for all the international beings? It's theoretically the default. But one problem I had in suit is that people would speak to me in German. While I was in the suit, people would try to speak to me in German. And because it's hard to hear me in suit, sometimes I had a hard time communicating that I could not understand them. Thankfully, I had a handler with me who could speak German, but that also added to my nerves a little bit. The added difficulty of communication. Because on top of it being hard to hear and people to hear me, some people would just speak a language I didn't know at me, and that made things extra difficult. Alright, let's actually get back into the game. This is all very interesting, but you came here to watch Minecraft. Not dive down Wikipedia rabbit holes on the origin of the virus that causes the coronavirus or whatever. Blow my nose in. Oh, I need to get these off the dang screen. What am I doing? Get these off the dang screen. But yeah, gonna be big me carrying little me around. It's gonna be so much fun. You're playing Minecraft too. Minecraftception. Hang on, let me blow my... Wow, I would yap for so long the sun is going down again. Lovely. Good burp. Very much needed. That's just a lava pit. Mini me for doing backflips off my fursuit hooves. I don't think it's completely soft. I don't think it's gonna have any action capabilities. Well, I didn't think to put on the sticker for English on my badge, so like. I don't know, I guess people just assumed I spoke German for some reason. I'm not quite sure why specifically, but it was an issue. I mean, usually after a moment, my handler was able to communicate that I only speak English. But it can still make communication harder than the already hardness it is, you know? Because the fursuit hit his phone. So it can be hard to hear me because it dampens sound. It can be hard for me to hear other people because, again, it dampens sound. This communication is like a pain in the butt. I think the more I'm in suit, the better I get at projecting my voice in like a specific way so that people can hear me better. But I definitely think if I'm sick like this, people would not be able to understand me. They'd have to put their ear like right up to the mouth of the suit. Stupid zombos. I can't wait for dinner. I'm actually getting a little hungry. Well, and because most of the people in suits in the con are actually German people, and they just assumed I'm one of them. I mean, that makes enough sense. I mean, who else, like... Most people aren't crazy enough to bring a suit internationally across the Atlantic, you know? Most people aren't crazy enough to transport a suit across the Atlantic. So I can see why they'd assume that. I can get that. You're crazy enough. Crazy! I was crazy once. Yeah, good night. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy! I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy! I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. I mean, that's one nice thing about selling. I could not make those siren sounds normally. I'm actually able to make sounds I wouldn't normally be able to make. Like, these are new sounds. I'm discovering new noises. What kind of rats? Rats! Rats make me crazy. I'd assume all rats. My craziness does not discriminate with rats. Non-discriminatory insanity. Respect and be driven mad by all rats equally. Ooh, I could probably do a good howl like this. Hang on. I went to one furry convention and it's just ruined me forever. I have been contaminated. Equal rat-derived insanity, equal opportunist. That's what I am. We still have plenty of snow before I have to get the next load. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting hungry, and maybe I can smell dinner. I might be smelling dinner. I mean, I found surprising that throughout this cold, I've kept a decent amount of my smell. So maybe I just have a big sniffer. I mean, to be fair, look at the size of my fucking nose. Look at the size of my fucking nose. Like, does it really surprise you? Because I can still kind of sort of breathe, so I have kept some of my smell ability. I heard a Zombo sneaking up on me. There he is. Someone a furry if they have a fursona or if they dress in a fursuit. I think someone is a furry if they. There are two different ways you could define furries, I think. The one way you could define furries is someone is a furry if they say they're a furry, if they purposefully identify as a furry. The other way you could define it is a furry is just someone who enjoys anthropomorphic animal characters. I think those are the two ways you could define it, as a self-classification and as like a, if you want a specific defining trait, it's just liking anthropomorphic animal characters. Power of food is just that strong, true. Even the sickness cannot defeat my mother's home cooking. That's one reason I really like living at home. I mean, it's also nice to work a full-time job and not have to pay rent. So I get to save up a ton of money to spend on things like cons and fursuits and custom plushies. Like, that is certainly nice. Like, never underestimate the power of no bills plus full-time job. You will get so much money. But also, I still get home-cooked meals. And that's amazing, honestly. You might have to be a furry. Yeah! Hey, nothing wrong with it. We'd welcome you. I don't think I could deny being a furry even if I tried, like, I literally own a fursuit. It doesn't matter that it's a fursuit of the pony. It is a fursuit. I don't think if I had to defend myself as not being a furry in a court of law, I would not win. I would not win. I would simply lose that court fight as soon as a single picture of my fursuit pic came up. How come I have a fursuit? Because I wanted one? I keep my human appearance private. I just keep my human appearance private because that's nobody's business but my own. You know, what I look like when I take the portal to the human world. And the fursuit allows me to go to conventions and see everybody while keeping my human form private. That's the main reason I got it, so I could attend conventions as Passion, while I'm also, like, continuing to keep my human form private. Pony peeps are a subset of furry no matter what. I know some bronies that would disagree with that. I kind of think we're more like sister fandoms. I don't think bronies are automatically furries, but I definitely think we're sister fandoms with a lot of overlap and a pipeline in both directions. That's what I'd say. Sister fandoms with a lot of overlap and a pipeline in both directions. You have a fox, OC. Your Honor, I was drunk and high on shrooms. See, that wouldn't stand up in court either because I've actually said on stream multiple times I don't do alcohol or drugs. They would not believe me. Yes, Your Honor, I was drunk and I commissioned a several $1,000 fursuit over the course of multiple months and had it shipped to me across multiple states. Yeah, I was totally drunk and high the entire time. You mean a fox, OC? From our friends there. Oh, I mean, hey, an OC is an OC. Well, I feel like if you make a pony OC, that still doesn't make you like a furry. Unless you choose to identify as one. You're talking about my thing, your fox guy is your own little thing. I see. How's the weather out there? Well, seeing as it is night and it's now pitch black, I have no fucking idea. A combination of it being night and I guess the snowstorm means I can't see a ding-dang thing out my window, so I have no idea how the weather is. I'm probably still snowy is my answer. People always, weather outside is frightful. It probably is, but I literally can't see it. People say there's a pony to furry pipeline, and that's true, but I don't think anyone talks about the horse girl to brony pipeline. Like, I definitely think a lot of people who are bronies today were horse girls growing up. And then, don't even get me started on the brony to VTuber pipeline. Like, if you actually look into a lot of the VTubers these days, even some of the popular ones, like Techie Cutie, like Odyssey Eurobeat's a VTuber now. Like Techie Cutie was a horse. Like Snuffy did a pony model once as like a joke, as like an April Fool's thing. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame from Hololive, bro, if you know, you know. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, bro, if you know, you frickin' know. Oh my goodness gracious, like good for her. Good for her. But no, I really think that there's a brony to VTuber pipeline that, like, nobody talks about. I hope you can save up enough to get a fursuit some one day, Metal Ice. If you don't want a custom one, maybe you can buy a used one someday. They're usually a whole lot cheaper than a custom one. I think your best bet, if you really want just a fursuit, and not necessarily a custom one of a character, is to keep an eye on sellings for used fursuits. But also be really, really careful, because there's a lot of scam fursuits that aren't actually being sold. Some people will take pictures of fursuits that are absolutely not being sold and say they're selling them, so be careful. Be very careful. You need a parachute sometime eventually? Hell yeah! Good luck getting one. Creeper! Bye, Anna Breeze. Glad you could hang out with us. Have a good work shift. Where the fuck did Creeper go? Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. Bitch thought he could hide. Bitch thought he could hide. Bitch ran for his life and it didn't even help. A fool. What a fool. Hang on, let me fill in this cave. You want your mom to learn to make fursuits like CD, but you don't have the equipment. Man, making fursuits takes a lot of effort. But if your mom genuinely learns the skills, she could, like, earn a lot of money from it. Like, if she gets good at it, she could earn a lot of money. It's a lot of work. But it can be very lucrative if you're really good at it. I think that'll do it. Yeah, because if you're up here and you look in, everything looks snowy, so that's good. Mostly for fun and because you want one. Oh, so instead of buying one, you want your mom to make one for you? I mean, if she's up to it. It's a lot of work to make one, though, so you should, if you can't pay her back in money, you should probably pay her back in chores or, like, doing some very nice things for her. Because that's quite a lot of work. Alright, we gotta go get more snow. So you want to tell about your persona? I mean, you can if you want. You'll repay you with lots of favors. Good. Alright, we're gonna be here for a minute, chat. You don't talk about it too much because it's embarrassing for you around your family and girlfriend. I'm gonna be honest, if you're embarrassed to talk around your, like, don't get mad at me for saying this. Like, like, you don't have to take me seriously if I'm misunderstanding the situation, but like, if you are not comfortable talking to your girlfriend about your fursona, maybe get a new girlfriend. Like you should have a girlfriend who likes you for all parts of you. And if your girlfriend isn't comfortable with you having a fursona or being a furry, I don't know, man, maybe get a new girlfriend. Or at least have a dialogue with her to help her understand, because you deserve to have a partner who loves you for all parts of you. You know? If they love, like if you're not comfortable talking about being a furry with them, then I don't know if that's a good long-term relationship, you know? If they can't accept that part of you. Like, if I'm being stupid and I don't really understand the situation or whatever, feel free to ignore me, but... If you had a fursuit... Wonder if you'll hear my sending game in. What, Christopher? Yeah, he's back at the house. We'll probably hear him when we go to log off. She knows about it, she doesn't care, you just never know how to bring it up because you just don't know how to describe it. Okay. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that she's actually pretty neutral about the whole thing. I mean, at first, the only thing you have to worry about is your Aranil Terrier getting... Oh, you'd have more to worry than that. Taking care of a fursuit is a lot of work. You'd have to worry about a lot more than your dog getting at it, believe me. That's why you're single? I'm fairly certain there is a significant number of single brony and furry women. I think that you could find someone comfortable with that stuff. Cause like, there are women in the fandom, you know. Like there are women in the fandom. We do exist. We are here. We're not a myth. We are women. We are in the fandom. But not cleaning a fursuit's a lot of work, basically, and like you're gonna pop stitches, and you're gonna need to glue stuff back. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to keep a fursuit. You'd have to worry more about just your little doggy. And I'd assume the doggy would be a lot of work. Gee. Gixer boy? Gix, I'm going with the accent, Gixer boy. Thank you for the follow. The other option was to do like a Z sound, but then I would be saying a different word, which I don't want to say on stream. And I'm sorry I sound like a dying hyena. I promise I normally sound not like this. I swear. Hi, sunlight. You put your clothes back on? Just like, yeah, I've been off without them for like 2 hours. So I feel like the person who did the redeem got their points worth. And then someone redeemed the swap outfit, so I figured I'd just put it back on. I figured the person who originally redeemed it got their points worth. Without excuse, you have a date with yourself. That date better be sleep, because according to you, it's nearing 1 a.m. for you. So that date better dang well be sleep. It's been a while since you came. Yeah, glad to have you. You definitely did. Good, good. This takes forever. You have a lot of points anyway. Good, good. Women, rule number 16 of the internet. Women does not exist on the internet. I'm a woman. What do you mean? I am clearly a woman. Look at this long I mean, okay, I don't. Okay, so I do not have booba, so I cannot prove I am woman that way. I cannot prove, but like, listen to the voice. Look at the swishy hair. Am woman. I have she, her pronouns in my bio. I'm whammon. Even if I sound like a dying raccoon, I promise I'm whammon. Personally, the she, her pronouns in the bio either should be the only thing that needs to prove me as whammon. Your persona is a predator hybrid specifically a tiger wolf husky. I think you mentioned that before. That's cool. I'm saying woman, but in a silly way. So I am saying it like woman. I am saying it like woman. I mean woman. But I'm saying woman because I say things in funny ways to be funny, entertaining streamer horse. Woman. I love me a woman. See, I'm pansexual, so I definitely love me a good woman. Woman, pretty. Women are very pretty. You're in the Wings Club fandom. I might kind of sort of be. I haven't watched Wings in ages, but I know when I was watching it, I was like super duper into it. I was Aisha for Halloween one year. She was my favorite. I mean, Fairy of Waves, I'm a water horse. It just makes sense. But I don't know if I could still be called part of the Wings Club fandom because I haven't partaken in it in years. But I loved it when it was on, when I was watching it. So much snow. Snow, 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 snow. Bleh. I understand calling me brother, but like so sometimes things are gender neutral, you know? Like if I call someone dude, I mean it gender neutrally, like, you know? Like obviously, I have a lot of trans friends who don't want to be called dude, so I have to, like, rewire my brain to not call them that. But if I call you dude or bro, I mean it in a gender-neutral way. So I can understand you calling me brother, but, like, in a gender-neutral way. I can totally understand that. You in the Megaton fandom? I do not remember what that fandom is, I'm sorry. So your first owner is like a prehistoric tiger, okay. So what we're doing. There we go, that box is filled, just gotta fill my inventory. Your first owner is so weird you online, that's why I usually embarrassed to talk about it. Hey, if it makes you happy, that's all that matters. I'm willing to bet that there are hundreds more furries, maybe thousands more, that probably have weirder personas than you do, like genuinely. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that, I mean that. The furry fandom is massive and has existed for decades upon decades. I'm willing to bet there are hundreds, if not thousands, of furries that probably have weirder personas than you do. As it was meant to. Oh yeah, my voice is going. I was able to. I was able to sing the song with some success at closer to the beginning of stream, but yeah, not hitting those notes at all now. Oh wow, that cough left me a little out of breath. Give me a sec. me sip some water. You think the Egyptians were the first furries? I mean, think about it, there could be even more ancient furries that we don't know about because there is no historical records. A persona is technically a hybrid. Well, there are tens of thousands of hybrid personas. That's not something you gotta worry about. 6 a.m. I'm gonna start warehouse job. Bye, RDC. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure I'll get well soon. Thank you very much. The Mega Tin Fender is centered on the Shin Megami Tensei video games and its spin-offs. Oh, Megami Tensei, Mega Tin. Okay, you combine the two. I see. There's cave paintings that prove there were horse girls before written language. Hell yeah! We're ancient. We're ancient, baby. See, people who caused the Bronze Age collapse were furries. See? See? So pick up your things and... I get it, David. I misspell words all the time because most of the letters have worn off of my keyboard. It sucks, but I refuse to get a new keyboard because it's still functional. I have literally worn grooves in the space bar and shift key. Like there are actual grooves worn into it. I'm not even exaggerating. Like there are actual dents in my space bar and shift key. This isn't a joke. I did see you say that, Tyler. Yes, I did see you say that. Just didn't have anything to reply to it. But it was kind of sort of over at that point. Aesop made all the fairy tales for children starring animals. Did they all come from Aesop, or did he, I guess I'm thinking of the Brothers Grimm that collected them. I mean, the Brothers Grimm made some as well, right? But yes, Aesop made many fables with animals, yes. Your keyboard and mouse are covered in paint. That makes me concerned about how they're functional. Warehouse job be leg destroying. Oh no! Well, I hope today goes very well for you, and your legs aren't achy. I hope you get some really good supportive sneakers and or some insoles for Christmas. Because I know being on concrete all day can be very hard, so I hope you get some good supportive shoes and some insoles for Christmas. Really need dinner. Dinner will clear out my throat nicely. I need some tea and honey. Quite possibly that Freckles. Quite possibly. I know dinner is soon though. I'll have a nice yummy dinner and that'll clear out a lot of the gunk in my throat. And then it's my bath night, so I'm going to take a nice hot bath or shower, and I'm sure all the humidity will help too. is ironic. It's National Disability Day. You're not actually doing any work and you're allowed to watch the streams. The noise is so loud you can't hear me, even at full volume. Oh no! Can you like go to the bathrooms or something and listen to me there? Might be quieter. Let's convert people into Brony or Furry. I think if we just show, like, you know, how accepting we are and just show ourselves in the most positive light, people will naturally be curious and migrate over to us. Oh yeah, I think I definitely can smell dinner. It's gotta be ready soon. Yummy. I'm one hungry horse. You know, a must-have work safety shoes. Work safety shoes with waterproof, perfect rain that happens every day. Well, I hope you can at least put some really high-quality insoles in them. Because, geez, if you need safety shoes, but they're making you stand on, like, concrete each day, I think they at least get you some safety shoes with some support, you know? Concrete is awful on the knees, especially. Brony, you just joined and you're making overseas. I have no clue what a brony is. Oh, really? Wow, genuinely someone on the internet who doesn't know what a brony is. That is so rare to hear these days. So, bronies are fans of My Little Pony. In 2010, the fourth version... In 2010, the fourth generation of My Little Pony came out. The TV show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And it was such a genuinely good show that an extremely large adult fandom developed around it. Like they were a huge part of the internet culture in the 2010s. And even onwards into the 2020s, we're still everywhere. If you look in the comment section, and you will see My Little Pony profile pictures. But yeah, brony is basically the term for the My Little Pony fandom. I can see you there, you know, you're not sneaky. Hi, Big Gamer. Bronies and furries, I would consider sister fandoms. Sure, you can talk about your persona a little bit. In chat. That's not something I'd stop you from doing. I'd call bronies and furries sister fandoms. There's a lot of overlap between the two, and I'd say there's a pipeline in each way. But I call them sister fandoms. Bronies are co-founders of the internet. The internet existed before bronies, my man. Bronies started. The show didn't even start until 2010, and the internet's way older than that, my man. We even have a rule. I don't think we were. I don't think that's how that works. Just your head. I feel like you can't headcanon real life events. That's not how headcanons work. Alright guys, I have been informed that dinner is ready. And by the time we do the outro, we will have hit the 3-hour mark. So I say we wrap up now. Let's go home. Home. I am a hungry horse. I'm a sicky horse, but that makes me a hungry horse. So I want to see Christopher, so let's see if we... There he is. He always gets stuck in his chair. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. There he goes. There's our little guy. Let's say bye to everybody on the server. He's gonna go play in the attic. He really likes playing in the attic. You bet it is. It's gotta be 1 a.m. for you, in fact. You started watching at 10 p.m. Go the fuck to bed. Bye. I will get well, I will. It's just a cold. It'll pass. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it got real dark out. I'm so hungry, man. I need dinner. My headphones did a weird thing there. There we go. Everson is a fox-human hybrid, fox ears and tail. Neat, he has crow wings. Melanistic albino. And they swap back and forth. That's... My voice sounds... Really? My voice sounds better? I would have assumed it. Okay. If you say so. If you say so, I'll take your word for it. If you say so, I'll take your word for it. Maybe it's just the mere idea of dinner is already making me feel better. Or maybe, like, I jiggle some of the yuck loose just by talking for a while. I definitely think there's people out there with weirder personas, Rex. You're in good company. But yeah, let's figure out who we're gonna raid into. That button. That button. That button. Who's live? Oh! Phoenix is live. What's Phoenix up to? Some sort of VR game, I guess? Alright, let's go say hi. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Alright, Twitch people. We're gonna raid. Everyone else. Wait, hang on. The Phoenix is not there. These are clipped moments. Hang on, they're on a BRB screen. Hang on. Phoenix is on a BRB screen. Hang on, we're gonna go say hi to Fiara. I'm not bringing you guys into a BRB screen. I'm not that mean. Oh, Fiara's playing some Helldivers. Hell yeah, let's go say hi. Sick be gone, thank you. Alright, raid take 2! Twitch people, we're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. Thanks for coming, everyone. What do we spam? I usually just say passion raid. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next. Bye, guys!